adjust this camera. Good morning, everybody. What's up? It's your boy Tony Parker, aka Anthony, and right now I'm driving to a temp agency that I work for, and I'm supposed to be doing some kind of safety assessment in order to start a particular job. So I'm gonna go get that done. I have to be there at 8 o'clock. Right now it's 7:47, but I don't have too far to go, so I think I'll make it there just in time. But yeah, I hope you guys this morning is going good today. I just wanted to talk about a few things. The car that I'm driving now is a 93 Nissan Altima green. I bought it last year, about a year ago, for $500 from a family friend. And what I was told is that the car used to be owned by an older lady who took pretty good care of it. So of course, when I bought the car, with it being a 93, it still had a lot of things that needed to be fixed on it. So I mean, that was understandable. So yeah, I had this car for a year, and I just wanted to bring up the subject of you know how people say, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. You know, my AC wasn't working in this car. It wasn't blowing out cold air, so it was blowing out hot air. And I stay in Arizona, so if any of you stay in Arizona or stay in a place where they have hot temperatures, you know AC is a must. So I take this car I'm driving down the street one day going home, and I see this pit stop. I'm not gonna say any names right now. I might in the future, but I'm not gonna say any names right now. But I go to this pit stop, right? Or I call him, speak to the owner. He's like, oh yeah, he said bring the car on in, and we don't just put refrigerant in your car. What we do is we run dye through the system to test to see if there's leaks. So I'm like, yeah, this dude sounds like he knows what he's talking about. You know, he sounds legit. He's not just gonna put some Freon in your car or some refrigerant and just send you on your merry way. So take the car there. Again, this is my major concern right now. My major concern right now is not a tune-up. I know I need a tune-up. It's not anything else but the AC. I just need to get that done. You know, I plan on getting those other things as time goes by. I'm gonna get those things done as well, like tune-up, replacing certain things that need to be replaced on the car. Yeah. So take the car in, and the dude works. He has another mechanic to work on it, and I'm in there for like an hour, and he comes out to get me this mechanic, and he's like, hey, he said the AC's blowing in your car, man, but you can see your fan, you know, the fan that's by the radiator, the cooling fan. He said, you see this side right here? This side is like really shaking when it's turned on, like it's really shaking. So you're gonna have to get this replaced, man, because it could cause your engine to overheat. And he said that's the reason why your AC is not blowing cold air. Like, because later on that day, the AC stopped blowing cold air. It started blowing hot air again. I'm like, I just paid $113. I just paid $113 to get this repair done to my car, and hours later, it's blowing out hot air again. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm pissed off. And then so I called the mechanic back. I called the owner, and he's like, yeah, bring it in. Let me take a look at it, see what's up with it. So going back to that day where he put the refrigerant in, this knucklehead didn't even put the dye in the system. I don't think he didn't do that, because he would have found out that it was not actually the cooling fan that was the problem. It was a leak in the hose. It's like 2 leaks that I found out that were going on. So yeah, right there, that's strike number 1. So when I bring the car in a couple days after that, like I told you guys, the owner said, bring the car back in, we'll take a look at it, see what's going on. Bring the car back in. He too says that the issue is the fan. You need another fan. So just order this fan, go get it put in, and your AC should be all good. I'm like, okay. So he orders the fan. So I come back in 2 days later. We had a certain appointment date and time. So I come in, which was yesterday. Mind you, I'm here to get a fan replaced. I mean, last week when I was talking to the owner, you know, I was talking about certain quotes on like how much does your tune-up cost and all this type of stuff. And so he said, okay, I'll look up the parts and everything and I'll get back to you on that. You know, I'll call you and let you know how much everything is. That was just a side note. That's just something that we were discussing last week. I was just asking for quotes and estimates. You know, but the service that I had booked to be done was the fan, the cooling fan. So I go to the mechanic yesterday. This is yesterday when I had the appointment. So I get there yesterday, and he didn't have the part there yet because I guess people think like, well, we got to make sure that this person comes in before we actually buy the part, you know. So I go there. He said, okay, I'm gonna go pick up the part from wherever it's called, AutoZone or something like that, or wherever they get their parts from. So he comes back, and my car is back there with the mechanic, and so the owner, he's looking up the bill and everything. He's getting the bill together and getting it printed out and all that. Can you believe this dude walks up to me with a bill that says $508? I'm like, $508? I'm just getting a cooling fan. I know a cooling fan might run you $80 to $100, might be a little more. And I know a cooling fan is not going to take that long to install. At the most, maybe 30 minutes, maybe not even that long. So I know they still might try to charge a mechanic's fee of like labor, which is like maybe $140 or whatever some mechanics charge out here. I'm like, where the hell does $508 come from? This dude told me that he started a tune-up on the car. I'm like, hey, I didn't order a tune-up. That was just a quote. That was just an estimate. You were not supposed to start an official tune-up on my car. I was just here to get the fan. I want the AC fixed. I just need this fan. But he already started the damn tune-up. He told me, oh, it's almost done already. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm saying this in my mind. So I'm like, shit. I'm like, at the end of the day, you know, I know I do need a tune-up, you know, but I just didn't want it right now. And so I'm thinking, these motherfuckers are lying, man. These motherfuckers are fucked up. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I just decided to go ahead and get the tune-up. You know, I just had to really take some time to think about it while I was there. And to myself in my mind, I'm like, shit, man, fuck, these motherfuckers got my ass. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get it. So I go ahead and get the tune-up. Because, you know, tune-ups might run you $300 something to $400. An official tune-up, like by a good ass mechanic. So I'm like, shit. So I just went ahead and got the shit. And but mind you, after the tune-up was done, the mechanic came back out. He's like, hey, it's blowing cold air, man, but I found two leaks in the AC system. I found one in the hose right here, and I found one in the it was another part that he said that there was a leak on. I think it was called the globet or the grobble or something like that. And he said, yeah, you have a leak here too, man. You need to get these fixed. This is gonna run you such and such price. So mind you, I spent $113 the first time I went for AC recharge and oil change. They should have told me that day that I had a leak. So I would have been able to better estimate and price the services that I wanted. So, but no, he didn't tell me until yesterday. So they got the price for a tune-up out of me. They got the price for a fan and an AC recharge that didn't even make sense at the time because it leaked back out anyway. The air was only cold for a little while, and then a few hours later, it ran out. It leaked out. So I just tried to check it, y'all, just now. Now it's doing some other shit. It's making some fucking noise. Some whistling noises. Then it started kicking out, but again, it's only blowing out cool air because it's early morning in Arizona. It's not that hot out here yet, so it's blowing out cool air, of course. But I bet you later on when it get up to like 90 or whatever it's gonna be today, it's gonna be a different story. It's gonna be blowing out hot air. But yeah, these motherfuckers, there was a lot of miscommunication. There was a lot of things that they went ahead and did on their own without even letting me know. So, I mean, like, fuck. This is one of those times where I used to have this service called Prepaid Legal about 10 years ago when I was living in Chicago. And at the time, I didn't really see the benefit of it. But now I'm like, shit. When you grow older and you start dealing with life and start dealing with certain things and seeing how people try to get over on you and do get over on you in a lot of cases, I'm starting to see how it really is important to have. It would be a good idea to have a lawyer that you can always talk to. You know, a lot of times you look at these court shows and you see people bring mechanics to court show. They bring mechanics to court on the court TV and whatnot because they're suing these motherfuckers because these motherfuckers try to get over on a lot of people. That's why I don't trust a lot of people, man. I don't trust a lot of mechanics like that. I know I'm not getting paid for this, but you want to find a good mechanic, go to yourmechanic.com. I used them last year for some services, and they did a good job. Everything that they're going to do is printed out, is already documented on the website. I think of them kind of as like the Uber of mechanics. The Uber mechanics. Because they come out to your house, they come out to your office, they do a good job. So, shout outs to yourmechanic.com. But yeah, these motherfuckers got me yesterday. They got me 2 times. So, and then the motherfuckers called me back later on yesterday and talked about, we'll just charge you $50 for the hose. We'll just charge you $50 for the hose because we know you need a new hose because the other one had a leak in it. But I'm like, the mechanic, when he got done with the car, he told me that there was an issue with the hose, not only the hose, but also the I keep forgetting the name. Is it a goblet? Something like that. It's like a little ring or something like that. From what he told me. So he told me there's 2 leaks. So I'm like, the owner's telling me that he's gonna give me a new hose, but that's not gonna solve the problem. If there's 2 leaks, both leaks need to be solved. They need to be fixed for $50, and he won't charge me for the Freon that they have to put back in there. So I know this video is pretty long. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should go ahead and look at it and be like, well, but just let them do the service for $50? Hey, because an official mechanic will charge you more for those leaks. But I guess they trying to have a little mercy on me at this pit shop because I've been through a lot of shit. I just spent all this fucking money trying to get my fucking AC done, and the shit still ain't working. So what do you guys think I should do? Comment, like, subscribe, share, because this is some crazy shit right here, man. This is some crazy shit. I know these motherfuckers got over on me. I know they did. I know they really got over on my ass. I don't know much about cars, so a mechanic will try to get over on your ass, man. And yeah, people always talk about how even women, a lot of times women don't know a lot about cars, but a lot of them do, but a lot of them don't, just like men. A lot of men know about cars, a lot of us don't. But yeah, if people think that you don't know enough about cars, they'll get over on you. Then it makes you think about doctors too. Hey, there's some cricket doctors out there that do the same thing. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to vent a little bit. Yesterday, man, I was bummed out about the whole fucking situation. I stayed at the fucking house damn near all day, man. I'm like, fuck, man, this shit had me pissed the fuck off. They had me pissed the fuck off. People work too hard for their damn money to have people going behind their back doing shit that they didn't authorize. You dig? So yeah, guys, hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gonna be back soon to talk to you guys. All right, peace.